my guest today is romance novelist Mina Valentine. Mina, how are you? And your books keep going off the shelves. And when is book 2 coming out?
I know, and this is what I wanted to tell you. Um, I don't know why we've had some problems, but it should be out. And cross your fingers. It should be out in a week, 10 days. But I've had readers contact me. I had one reader, and she contacted me, and she said, "I'm going to have shoulder surgery, and I'm going to be convalescing. I want your book. When is it gonna be for sale?" And I've had a lot of people going, "Oh, I love book 1. Where's book 2? Where's book 2?" And you can't help these little glitches that happen that are out of your own control. But I think, like I said, I think 10 days tops, tops.
Okay. 10 days. That's it. Just count down 10 days.
Yes, countdown at the most.
Okay. I can't wait. And then people will be buying book 1 and book 2, and you'll be talking about book 3. Now,
Yeah,
tell us about book 4. No. Have you written book 4?
I've started on book 4 because I'm done
Okay.
with book 3. Yeah, I've started on book
We
4. So
talked about book 3 last time. But to
yeah,
get people going about book 2, there's a murder. And that's what you
yeah.
have to stop,
There's
right?
a murder. And what else do you want to know?
Without giving things away.
Oh well, it's hard to, but at the very beginning of the story, there's a place where all the four horsemen always go. It's actually a high class bordello, but I mean they have casino in there. They have places where you can just sit and talk and drink. And then they have the other section where you can get what you want, um, that way, as it is a Bardello. So they go there a lot. It's high end, so it's aristocracies, peers, and they go there a lot. And the murder happens at the very beginning and has something to do with the Temple of Venus, which is Bordello. It has something to do with that. And that murder takes them to all different kinds of things, places. Um, and you have to solve the murder in order to finish the book. But
Really,
a
you
love
have
story.
to. You
It's a
have
love
to.
story. Yes, it's a love story. So um, and it's a romance. So romance novels always have happy endings. So um, the protagonist, female and male, are going to end up together, and they're very cute. I love these two.
All right. I mean, that's the cool thing is you gotta love them, right?
I do. I love all these characters. These are
You love every character.
all my protagonists. I do. My villains, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. And the one villain in this book is a real villain for that time frame. He was real. He was a real scumbag.
Oh man. How did you come up with the villain? Tell me how you did that.
um, I was trying to find a person that did worked in a certain line of business, a nefarious line of business. And I don't know, I just came across this guy and I started reading about him, and he was awful, awful, awful. Um, he ran plantations in Jamaica for an owner, and he raped the slave. He did terrible things to him. It was terrible. There is a book about him, and you can read it online for free. Uh, but he was awful, and he died of venereal disease. Yeah, that's how cool he was.
Oh my goodness.
In real life.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, he had tons of children from these poor women that worked in that plantation. He was terrible. I couldn't even read the book because he was so awful. It's hard to believe there are people in this world that are that evil.
No, I mean, absolutely. It's like, are you kidding me? And but so you came up with this person just out of nowhere, then it sounds like.
Yeah, I just fell upon him. I was looking for I was looking for somebody that dealt in um, that sort of thing that he did, and I was doing research, and I just found this book about him, and I was like, oh my god! I mean, it's like finding out about Ted Bundy or that Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer. You just can't believe that they would. I mean, it's hard to comprehend that people are that evil.
Right. And I don't know why. Tell me why they're so evil.
I don't know. Jeffrey Dahmer's. I don't know. He had a screw loose.
I
He did.
interviewed Jeffrey Dahmer's mom, but it was his grandmother, but it was from the meaning it was the one from the Waltons from the series. But
Oh,
yeah, so she just played it. And we always asked, what did the person who played Jeffrey Dahmer and the grandmother, we didn't know that the grandmother was that story. But he had a screw loose. Exactly.
yeah. He was born kind of.
So that's where you look at your villains to come up with people like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, and then sometimes I can create them in my own mind, but most of the time, I'll start looking, and then I'll find this person, and then I just kind of pull parts of them out to use for my story. But yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer's, they have a picture of him when he was little. He was choking this kitten. I mean, and who knows what happened with Ted Bundy? Ugh, ugh.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
glad I never ran into
Good old Ted Bundy, right?
it. Yeah.
That's your pal, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, big friend.
Ted,
Well, did he get? Did they execute him? I forget. Or
no,
did he get
I don't know what happened with Ted Bundy, but we did interview, I did on my show, a survivor of Ted Bundy, and she says he was not that good looking.
I've seen pictures of him too. I wasn't impressed. I
But
wouldn't
the
get in.
people, but the guys who played Ted Bundy in the series are good looking men, didn't you think?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. But Jeffrey Dahmer, these poor men that it's just awful. And then they found this 50-gallon drum, and it stunk, and he had all these
Yeah,
body.
so you watched that Dahmer on Netflix.
I read no, I never did. I read about it. I
Oh,
can't.
you read. You're a
Yes,
reader. What are books? No,
and you know,
I read books, trust me. But I really like reading online and I like audiobooks. I listen to a book every night. So I probably read in the last 10 months over 150 books or more. So
me too.
because I do it through sleep hypnosis, but it's only law of attraction books. So we, I don't know if reading your book at night would be but you never know. We have to
You'd
come.
be a little frustrated if you were sleeping by yourself.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Best place to go is minavalentine.com. All your
Yeah.
followers, thank them all again. They could go check out your books.
Oh
Book
yes, thank
coming, and then wait till that second book comes out.
yes. If you like the first book, you'll really love the second book. It's dynamite.
All right. You're listening